And welcome back. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands. Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday today. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, actually. Just kind of wandering around trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going here. I guess I could probably take a look at the local map. This one always seems to kind of tell me where I need to be going when I'm not sure. So I guess I gotta go around the long way here.
Aren't the trees lovely this time of year?
Dude, shut the hell up. We're trying to sneak. This guy doesn't know what to sneak means. Ooh, you got no head. Where are you gonna go with the head like that? Where is he? Oh, damn it. There goes all my ammo.
Hand here, partner.
You can take him out the rest of the way. There you go. He's unconscious. I wonder if the one with his head blown off over here is unconscious too. Okay, so we were kind of... Oh. From the south. What? South what? South United States? Or South America? Or South Africa? Or South Korea? Louisiana. My mom was born in Louisiana. She was born in, I think Baton Rouge. I could be wrong, though. My mom's actually Cajun, or part Cajun anyway. Yes, I am from the south of the United States. I was born in the city of Houston, Texas, which is actually where I'm living right now. I live in a suburb of Houston called Cypress.
There, the switching.
Because Houston is all sprawl. What, does my southern accent kind of give me away? Do I talk a little bit like I got... Like I got me a horse and a ranch? And when I was in the army, people used to ask me if people in Texas took a horse to school. And if I lived on a ranch. It's like, dude, I was born and raised in the city, man. I don't know anything about that shit. Yeah, when I was younger, I kind of suppressed my accent. Again, though I was raised in the city. But when I'm talking every so often, it kind of pops out. I do have a little bit of a southern accent here and there. But for the most part, I try and stay pretty much American accent neutral, you know? Okay, I guess this is where we're going here, huh? Door to Puesta del Sol South. Am I a vet? Like a veterinarian? Like an animal doctor? Or a veteran of 1,000 psychic wars? You see me now, a veteran of 1,000 psychic wars. I've been living on the edge so long, where the winds of limbo roar. And I'm old enough to look at... No, I'm young enough to look at. God damn it, I got that one wrong. I'm young enough to look at, but far too old to see. All my wounds are on the inside. I was in the army, yes. I was in the army. I was in the United States Army, and I enlisted in... my enlistment date was January 6, 1990. I was like part of the whole Desert Storm buildup that we had over there. Though I didn't go to the desert. So I got out of the army before then. So I didn't get to see any type of combat action at all. Okay. It's like I'm getting kind of low on ammo here.
Do not.
Well, not necessarily low. I'm not leaving you anywhere, dude. Shut the hell up. Okay, let's check the map. Yeah, I was in the army when I was younger. I joined when I was 17. Under construction? Those look like police line things. Okay. Guess that's where we're going here. Sounds like there's baddies over here, though. I wish I was in Dixie. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you thought Spain was bad, you have no idea, dude. Last place you want to be right now is America. Especially if you're not a white dude. Oh, it's playing on your speakers. Why are you listening to Dixie on your speakers? That's kind of different.
Poke him with a stick or something.
Poke him with a stick. There you go. Oh shit, I gotta go through that cloud? Are you fucking kidding me? Maybe I can go around. Looks like there is no way to go around. Never mind. Okay, I guess we're gonna go through this cloud.
If your marker's right, I think the roost we're looking for is to the southeast.
Well, that's where I'm trying to go, Bubba. Shit, we're almost there, actually. What is all this here? First aid box, take all that. Radiated water's probably not going to do me much good, though.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you
Jesus,
guys,
dude, shut up. That guy's so annoying. Ruined couch. Ooh, nice. I will take those Sierra Madre chips. Yeah, man, the southeast portion of the United States is pretty much universally a shithole. Like from what I understand, like right now, the United States has the most expensive healthcare and some of the worst healthcare in the world. And that is like exponentially amplified in the southeast portion of the United States. So that is not where you want to be. Especially if you're growing old. What the hell? Yeah, the southeast portion of the United States is a really bad place to have to grow old.
This is where I'm supposed to put on the show.
Yes, sir.
Better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa, except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands and tap them together like cymbals?
Well, you're a ghoul. It's not going to hurt you that much, is it? I could just jab both wires into you and close the circuit that way. Let's see. That's the plan. Are you going to be able to do it safely?
Well, safely? Around here, that word doesn't come cheap. Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here, the ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting, killing. More vicious than music critics, trust me.
Nah, Spook, that's really not the way it works. If we're the richest country in the world, it means that we should have the most accessible healthcare in the world. The kind of go hand in hand. countries that don't have like as much of an anti-socialist bend as we do, like pretty much all of like Scandinavia, for example. They're rich countries and they have extremely accessible medical systems. You know, I mean, even Britain, for Christ's sakes, even though they've done a lot of like cuts to their medical system, they're still like a billion times better than ours. Like it's basically it's our medical system being broken, way too expensive and not very effective is it's kind of a after effect of late stage capitalism. It's rampant opportunism and other things that keep it from being very effective and very affordable. So, okay, so let's see. If I clear out all the ghost people in the area, will you change your mind?
No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets, in the buildings, and no, everywhere else. They hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the connection. They'll be here fast.
The VIA has holograms everywhere. If I switch on some to cover the area...
Well, yeah. If the hologram system still worked, that'd do the trick. Okay, all right. You call up some of those old world stiffs. That'd be an audience I wouldn't mind having below.
Okay, let me see if I can go reactivate the holograms.
If I remember correctly, there should be 2 holograms you can switch on in the area. Just don't remember how. Do that, and I'll consider waiting on the rooftop.
Maybe.
This crouch
okay.
fell on my knees.
So I guess I get to go figure out how to switch these damn things on.
Well, I see.
Can I... No, I guess I can't go over here, huh? Not really made do. And not over there either. So let's drop down here. Okay. So let's check local map here. Immigrant crisis worse, these minor QOF changes. What do you mean? I'm not sure what if I understand what you're saying. I don't really think that there's as much of an immigrant crisis as most people think there is. Not to mention, on top of that, most of the immigrant crises that exist are caused by our country or our way of life. So the United States pretty much causes them by exploiting poorer areas and making them unstable to live in. So, you know, they're pretty much caused by us. Not to mention, on top of that, there's never been a point in history where more immigrants doesn't mean more labor, more inexpensive labor, more tax revenue, more all sorts of stuff. Locked door. Yeah, immigration has never been a bad thing other than to the portion of populations that want to demonize them. Immigrants have often been a scapegoat for the failures of the governments in power. In the case of the United States, they're often touted as a scapegoat for failed capitalism. Yeah, really the only immigrant crisis that we have in the United States is, again, the one that's created by us, mainly in South America. And, god damn, this one's a pain in the ass. And that could easily be solved by reworking our immigration system to be more effective, and, of course, ceasing our neocolonialism. To tell you the truth, immigrants are less likely to contribute to crime statistics than previous citizens are. And, I don't really know what you mean by failure to assimilate.
Cloud wasn't always here.
Any immigrant that's in our country that's working a job and paying taxes is assimilating into our culture, so... What the hell's that guy doing? Okay. Still need to figure out how to turn on these damn holograms that they're here. No. Yeah, crimes are more by far committed by non-immigrants than immigrants. People who are immigrating to this country tend, especially if they're illegal immigrants, they're more likely to keep their head clean because they know, or, you know, they keep their head down because they know that they're on a tenuous status to begin with. Okay. So we get to go all the way back to where we were before. Is that right? Were we on the right quest? Turn on both security holograms to guard the courtyard. Okay, cool. Yeah, any crimes, any substantial crimes that are committed by immigrants are usually fabricated by the people who demonize them. The fact that we have a whole portion of our community that call them criminals and rapists and murderers and, you know, from insane asylums and shit like that are being hyperbolic and untruthful. It's just basically a straight up a lie. Uh-oh. Okay, now where the fuck are we? Oh, hey, closer, I guess. Yeah, there's never been a point in history where
You sure came a long way to rob this place.
where immigrants haven't been a positive. Oh shit, dude, that's the first time I've had this game crash on me. There hasn't been a time in history, looking back in retrospect, where immigrants weren't anything but a net positive on society. What idea? I'm not sure. When you speak in generalities like that, it's kind of hard to follow. Wasn't what always the idea, though? Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to make sure that we're understanding each other. I don't want to answer questions that that I'm unsure about, you know. Oh, come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Thought we were going to beep to death. Door to service route. Great. And I don't have a key to it. Let's save our game. Yeah, no. Clarify the question, man. I'll answer it. No problem. Okay.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies.
So they want me to go through this door here, and this crashed my game last time. Oh, there we go. What the fuck was that? Okay, so now we got two places to go here. One of them being through this door. The ruined cafe. What the fark? Hey, hologram vendor. Flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Do you have anything I can buy? Oh, nice. I will take these 2 stim packs. Oh man, you take caps? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I get to sell shit. I got a lot of shit to sell, though. That's good. Coming back to Wealth of Nations, when Adam Smith speaks of colonial economic management, he emphasizes the importance of prevention of immigration. Yeah, I mean, again, all you have to do is look at historical data on immigration benefiting the overall societies that they immigrate to. Not to mention, again, colonialism is pretty much what causes it. If we weren't destabilizing their government and essentially looting their resources, they wouldn't really have a reason to want to immigrate, right? They'd have at least a more stable pillar to build a basis of government on. And pretty much everybody who's immigrating from South and Central America here to the United States is doing it from a country that... Oh, why is my game not showing? Give me a sec here. For some reason, my game's not detecting. Bear with me a sec. Sorry about the pain in the butt. Hear me there. Can't hear me with that screen. Let me do a... What is it? Working on it? There we go. Working on it. There we go. So... that is one of my composed scenes. 16:9 sources. Capture specific window. Fallout New Vegas. That's weird. For some reason, it's not capturing it at all. Well, that sucks. Give me a sec here. Maybe I'll just save my game and start it over. Yeah, I mean, the immigration's our fault. I mean, if we want to stop immigration to our country for any reason whatsoever, regardless of whether it's a bad or good thing, we need to stop doing what we're doing to the rest of the world via our foreign policy. Just straight up. The crisis or non-crisis or whatever you want to call it, the thing that's actually happening is our own fault due to our own foreign policy. Okay, let's exit the game real quick. Let's restart it. See if we can't get it to come back here. Normally it'll pop up right about now. God damn it. Okay, something's wrong. Give me a sec. Yeah, and I don't really have a, like I said, I don't really have a problem with the immigration. I think that most resistance against immigration is rooted in white supremacy, which is typically supported by the capitalist and neocolonial society that we built. I think that I don't really have a problem with immigration. I'm not a white supremacist. I don't think that they're diluting our culture in any way. I don't really have a problem with blending of cultures. I think that that's pretty much been happening throughout history, and yada yada yada. I mean, that's been pretty much the status quo throughout history, and I don't really think immigration is a problem in the way that most people think it's a problem. So if people think that the disenfranchisement of white people is a problem, then they've been steeped in white supremacy too long. Okay, why the fuck is this thing not working? Sometimes I feel like the immigration problem, the problem because 90% of our finance officials are Jewish immigrants from Imperial Russia who practice nepotism. Everybody practices nepotism. Doesn't matter if they're Jewish or not. So blaming the nepotism on them being Jewish is a non-issue. Nepotism in general principle is a huge issue. Right now, pretty much the bulk of American wealth is obtained through inheritance. So nepotism is a huge problem here in the United States. It's pretty much how people retain their wealth. Let's see. Yeah, that is on the window it's supposed to be. Well, this sucks. Capture audio, SLI crossfire mode, remultiplied alpha, hook rate normal. Yeah, attributing immigrant problems to a specific race, doing a very specific thing like nepotism is just a non-issue. Nepotism is not a racial issue; it's a societal issue. It's a sociological issue. Something that needs to be remedied through other means. Not to mention that's borderline anti-Semitism, so I'd be very reluctant in going there. Okay, I don't know why this is having such a fucking problem. Game crashed on me. Now it won't. Okay. Yeah, and while I do have very strong opinions on what's going on in the Middle East right now, especially with Israel, I'm very hesitant to sound like an anti-Semite, especially when it comes to stuff like that. Not to mention, yeah, the whole Jewish thing with them being finance officials and such, that's been a problem throughout history that people have had, and they've always attributed that to some sort of societal ill as an excuse to persecute Jewish people. So, again, I'd be very careful with that line of reasoning. Okay, let me try and make a Windows capture from it then, since the game capture is no longer working. Okay. Well, that one seems to work. Windows 10 and up. Match title. Executor type. Let's see. This is going to be slower, though. That's going to suck. I hope it doesn't. EFG. Oh, shit, I can't do that yet. Okay. Mute that one. And then back around. Turpentine, and that is a break. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands and talking weird political stuff. If you do like our content, make sure you give us a follow down below here on Twitch, where we do stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That is noon p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT -6. If you can't catch our live stream, by all means, catch us over on YouTube, where we do air all of these old VODs once they're done here. You can subscribe and hit the alert button to get a good idea of when we come out with new videos. It's usually every day. If you do watch our videos, make sure you hit the like button or the dislike button and tell us why. I certainly appreciate the comments, and so does the algorithm. I will be back after this short music break. We're still going on for another several hours, so let's do some. Who are we gonna do? How about some Rondo Brothers?